Hey, it's Eric. It's T-minus 28 to the tee-off for the World Championships this year, and got a little bit more practice in today. John Greenwood's back here behind me. Built a couple of new clubs. We tried a few tweaks to the clubs. We took an older club that wasn't as performing as well as the new clubs that we've made the adjustments to. Took an inch off the front end of the shaft to make it a little stiffer, put a little lead weight on the bottom, and then tweaked the back end of the shaft to make that a little stiffer as well, and then we tried it out. What we wound up with was a head that I absolutely just could not get square to the club face, or square to the target at all at impact. I hit a bunch of balls that sliced, a bunch of balls that hooked as well. So that's the benefit of having somebody here who can be a club fitter, who can tweak things around and turn things around the way you want to have them. I get to test a bunch of different configurations of clubs to find out what's working really well for me. So I pretty much have gotten my gamer configuration for the club set. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to leave off the club testing. I think we're kind of done with that. I got a month to go, and right now the rest of the time is the next 2 weeks going to be focused primarily on just a little bit of technique work, and then I'm going to last 2 weeks I'm going to really focus on just simulated competition, where I'm timing myself as I go through and hitting a 6-ball sets, and then hitting inside the grid, and just working it, getting a real understanding and feel for how each one of my clubs behave. So today, the other thing that we experimented with was a little bit of ball position. So one of the things I discovered with this orange club is the club head itself is a little heavier. It weighs 206 grams, and the normal club head weight on the other black clubs that I've been hitting, the .com this clubs, are about 194. So it's about 12 grams heavier. That's quite a big difference in swing weight. So here's a little thing. I always bring a couple of clubs with me when I go up to the tee in my long drive events, just in case something happens. And I have literally had 3 clubs break on me right in the middle of my set in the finals. And so you've got to have your backup up there. But what I noticed is that it's really challenging for me to go from a lighter weight head to a heavier weight head. It's okay for me to go from a heavier weight head back to a lighter weight head. So that's a key thing for me to learn, to understand what I need to do when I'm up there on the tee. So little tiny things like this make a big difference in competition, and these are the kinds of things that I'm looking for and testing for the 4 weeks leading up to the Worlds. So I'll see you in a couple more days the next time we get out to practice.